Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a BMW M4 in for our PE Stage 1 ECU tuning. We know the M3 and M4 platform very well because we used to have an F80 M3 ourselves as a demo. We spent a lot of time developing our software Stage 1 and Stage 2 for our car. So we've got some good software for this car. This car is only in for a Stage 1, so completely standard car, no hardware changes, it's running good 99 on fuel, so the aim is around about 500 horsepower with about 700 plus Newton meters for today. If you take a quick look at it, really smart BMW M4, just being all ceramic coated and everything as well. If you have a look, got some nice carbon bits, we've got the carbon spoiler and the diffuser. Really nice clean example, but the car's all strapped down on the dyno, so we're going to start some stock runs, see what it does in stock form, and then carry on from there. So we're inside the M4 now, ready to do some stock dyno testing. The car's already been set up in dyno mode. If you take a look back at one of our BMW M2 dyno videos, you'll see on how to set up an F-Series BM into dyno mode. And so we got everything recording here. We're going to dyno this car in 5th gear. So let's get it to 5th. So here we are, let's start the run. We flashed our PE Stage 1 tune. This is our second revision. So we'll just take you through this again. We had a peak wheel power of 376 horsepower at the wheels in stock form. So we'll see what we get with the tune. And 58 horsepower at the wheels, so a huge increase over the standard car, which did 376 horsepower. So that equates, that should be around about 510ish, I believe, at the engine. So we finished tuning the BMW M4 and it did some really impressive figures. Really happy with how it's turned out. But for stock form, this M4 produced 420 horsepower, which gave us 377 horsepower at the wheels and 563 Newton meters. So slightly over on the torque and slightly less on the power from what manufacturers claim. But with our PE Stage 1 ECU Tune, we had a really impressive 511 horsepower, which gave us 459 horsepower at the wheels and 700 Newton meters. So a good 90 odd horsepower increase over a standard car, with 137 Newton meter increase on the torque. Really impressive with that. If you can see as well, if you look at the curves, you've got wheel power, engine power and torque. The curves on the tune file follow very similar to a standard car, so in terms of drivability, it'll drive spot on. With the S55 engine, they're very boosty cars low down, so it's very often where you see a huge overboost. But we spent quite a lot of time with development making sure that boost control is really good on this, and as you can see, there's no overshoot and there's nice flat in the mid-range. Really happy with how it's turned out. But there you have it. So BMW M4 tuning or S55 tuning is all complete. You can see roughly what we get, around 500 to 510 horsepower, 700 Newton meters. We spent a really good amount of time developing our software for the S55 and N55 because we had both of them as demos, did numerous track days, took them to the Nürburgring, so the software for these cars or these engines are really good. Really happy with how it's turned out. In terms of 100 to 200 kilometer times, we see around about 6.8 to 7 seconds on a tuned S55. In stock form they do around about 8.5, 8.6, so a good good second and a half, slightly over a second reduction in time, so it makes a huge difference with just software alone on these cars. Yeah, hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments box, but we will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching and goodbye.